So should you trust again in making a relationship work after you finally catch your mate of 2 years cheating? Let me add to this.
Hold on, whoa. All cheating ain't the same. What type of cheating we talk about?
And are you talking about trusting the cheater again?
So, yeah.
It's her friend.
He's a person.
I mean, your friends.
It's my friend.
Okay, for
right,
sure.
let's get it right.
Okay, okay.
Give me a little context.
So, like she's been in a relationship for 2 years with this person. They dated, and he, I guess, wasn't totally sure he loved her, but then because she made him feel...
Does she trust herself? That's very good.
She definitely trusts herself. You don't think so?
Hey, let me tell you this. Keyword, I listened to context clues. You said finally. Yeah, have you ever finally caught a cheating? Because you suspected for quite some time. You don't went through that phone many times. But this time, he forgot to delete the message.
Guess what? You're absolutely right. She knew. But it was him saying, you always accusing me.
So he gaslit you.
Basically.
Gaslit her.
Yeah.
He gaslit her.
Yeah.
So let's get into it for a second, okay? Listen, relationships aren't perfect. We get it, right?
Right.
People cheat sometimes. It happens, right?
Out of here, people cheat sometimes.
People do cheat sometimes.
You ain't gotta cheat.
It happens. Not that it has to happen, but it does happen. Here's the thing. If you had to or that person had to catch him in the cheating, right? That person was gaslit in the process of being in that relationship, and that person, making it seem like, what you suspected was not the case. Right. Then I feel like there's less grace for someone who doesn't have the ability to be honest, even when you catch them, right? Doesn't have the capacity to be honest about the fact that they're doing what they're doing. It's one thing to do what you do, get caught, be honest. We can work because there's trust established in the fact that even when I catch you, you're gonna keep it real.
Right.
But if I catch you, you gaslight me, then I gotta find out on the back end. I feel like there are too many things that happen in the process for you to be able to trust that person moving forward. I say let them go, you know what I'm saying? Make peace with the fact that that's not your person and move on, sis.
Donnie, before we go forward, is it cheating if I didn't come?
Is she
because women will swear the body don't count if they didn't. Listen.
Okay.
So if the body don't count unless.
Is it cheating if she didn't give him head?
She just hurt your feelings.
Hold on.
Is she in the moment he thought about cheating?
I mean, ladies,
is she in the moment he thought about it?
Give him some head. Is it cheating?
It's fixable if you didn't give him head.
Okay.
If you done swallowed his whole relationship is over. You wanted to service that. You said you dropped to your knees for that. Hey, I get the bonnet head. He got that. What? Nah, Doc, you said it was...
Okay.
Yeah, I said it's cheating the moment he's thinking about cheating, and he don't divulge that to you. And I think it's a general rule of thumb. Cheating starts, like we talked about yesterday, it's the series of choices before you even get to the act. And you know what they be doing, right? So I feel like it's a general rule of thumb, especially for the men. If you're a man that cheated on your woman and you say you love her, I don't feel like that love is able to be exhibited unless you offer to her or actually advocate that she leave you. Because, hold on, real quick, every single time she remembers that shit, she gonna have to forgive you again. That PTSD of infidelity is a thing a lot of times men don't understand. So if you really love that woman, y'all may get back on the other side, but at least need to be 6 months to a year. She go do whatever she need to do. She needs to be able to heal on her own first.
So I want to add, though, thanks for that, Doc. I want to add that the elephant in the room, I heard what you spoke fast, but I heard what you said. You said that he wasn't really sure if he loved her or not. That's what you said. Am I correct? Yeah, that's what you said, okay. So there is one requirement that you need to make a relationship work. One. Every woman in this room, one requirement, and that is a man that is sure of you, okay? Period, point in the blank. Sure of you. For any woman to have all these standards about he needs to be 6 feet, he needs a six pack, he needs to make money or whatever, you can go with no money, but he's sure versus money, success, love, and he's unsure of you, okay? So that's really the main issue here. He never was sure of her, and the man that ain't sure of you will lead you to hell in a handbasket, okay?
I'm gonna back it up just a little bit, Tasia, because before we even get to concerning ourselves whether or not a man is sure about us, we have to determine what kind of self-respect we have for ourselves, right? You have to love yourself enough first. We operate as human beings from two places, either in love and fear. You can't coexist in the two, right? And so a woman who, I know he's cheating, I'm just waiting for the moment to catch, you don't need the moment to catch. You already knew. You are operating from a place of fear because you're scared of the possibility that what if I was wrong, or you're scared of the possibility of what if I find out, what am I going to do? You don't want to have to make the decision. You have to operate and treat yourself from a place of love. Love yourself enough to know that you can get the next one before you even dismiss him.
And that's really good.
It's
That's really
her
good.
friend,
And
guys. She said friend. Y'all keep talking about her.
It's a homegirl. It's not
Thank
a
you.
homegirl.
Thank you.
And I'll also say this. I think that in relationships, when we begin to suspect things, we need to begin to trust our intuition. Yeah. Because our intuition is there to protect us. Even if our intuition may be off 10 to 20%, listen, I'll bank on the 80. You know what I'm saying? Because it's there to protect you. And so I think it's important for us to take the time to really feel our emotions. Feel how we feel about the situation that we're in. And here's the thing. It shouldn't necessarily take 2 years to leave something that we don't have peace in. We should prioritize peace.
Nobody is fine enough, rich enough, nice enough, considerate enough, spiritual enough to play
For
in
you
your
to
face.
disregard
so
your
tell
intuition.
your friend, if this clip makes the internet, hey friend, leave his today. All right?
She
It's
right
done.
there.
Oh, right there?
She right over there.
there?
She right over there.
No, she okay.
I appreciate your question. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh-wee. So what you got to say about this question, talking about some should you trust your partner again if you caught them cheating and everything else? What you think?
I say if they're fornicating, they're not married and they having sex and they in a relationship and it's cheating, I say just move on. That's what I say. But if you are under a union with a person and you're married to them, you have a covenant, I do think it's worth, salvaging that covenant. Don't get no ideas.
Look at me.
So what you think?
Oh, I'm going either way. I don't know what time. Ain't no salvaging. Where we fornicating, we married. I'm going either way. I ain't got no time for that because I know I would know me, or at least I feel like I know fellas. At the end of the day, the thought of you, your wife, your girl, whoever, being with someone else in that way is something that's gonna stick with you for the rest of your life. Or you talking about moving on? Like, no, you can't process it like that. So you gotta move on because you ain't gonna never be able to forgive and forget. It's always gonna be a conversation you bring up, and it's always gonna be sitting in the back of your mind. I wonder what she doing. Like, nope, I'm gone. I'll find somebody else.
Ouch.
I'll find somebody else. Hey,
Ouch.
fellas, let me know how you feel in the comments. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I would think. That's why I couldn't do it. But I'm all for, salvaging and trying to save marriages. I don't like to see people get divorced and everything. So if you can work it out, by all means. But hey, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I think with marriage, it's a covenant between you, your husband, and the Lord, and the Lord put y'all two together for a reason. And yes, people can make mistakes. I believe that people can make mistakes, but you can't just be walking in your mistakes every single day and just saying, "Hey, everybody makes mistakes." No, you got to turn over a new leaf. You got to repent, which means to ask for forgiveness and turn from your actions and go the right path, the path of Jesus Christ.
That's true.
But I feel like the Lord, He puts people together for a reason. The married couples, they have a purpose and a destiny that they're supposed to fulfill together.
Mhm.
And be such a shame to for it to, be dismantled because of, cheating or anything
It's
other
true.
than, death by the Lord's will.
It's true.
So, yeah. What you think about the people on the panel and their opinions of this question?
I ain't even gonna lie. I thought they were just kind of yapping. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. I mean, hey, I rock with the show. I'm just saying. I just felt like they was kind of just yapping. And this is just me coming from a Christian perspective, or maybe us. I just feel like godly wisdom is always the best wisdom at the end of the day, and worldly wisdom ain't really gonna get you very far. Now, no shade to them or anything like that. I just feel like, was it really helpful? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I just follow Christ, and I believe in godly wisdom and doing things in that way. And if it's coming from a worldly place, it's not going to help you at the end of the day.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was listening to the panel, it was almost like, is this the sin Olympics or something? Like they just have all these different ways of how to go about being in sin. You can't do this, you can't do that, but you in sin though. Like, and she talking about going, he gonna take you to hell in a basket. Honey, you was already in the mug. He just put the wings on it, and now it's going turbo. You feel me? But oh my goodness, just follow Christ. Hey, I ain't a perfect person. Corey ain't no perfect person. The body of Christ isn't perfect, but there is a difference between death sin and then sin that doesn't lead to death.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, death sin means sin that will win you a ticket to the pits of hell. And fornication is one of those. That's people having sex out of marriage. That's one of them. Just because the Bible was written over 2,000 years ago don't mean that it doesn't stand true today.
Mm-hmm.
People, they try to make it seem like the Bible is just old. It's old news. It's a whole old way of living. The Lord doesn't think like that anymore. And it's not true. His word, it stands true today as it did yesterday, and it always will.
Mm-hmm.
So, it ain't no way of getting around this stuff. If you are fornicating, you won't inherit the kingdom of God, as 1 Corinthians 6:9-10 says. So you really got to make a decision in your heart, like how you want to live your life. Because what these people did up on this stage, they just was making excuses for their sins, or trying to put a structure to their sin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it don't make any sense. It's like, that's why I say, is this the sin Olympics? Because they trying to legalize it and put it in a format, and you do it this way, that way, this way. No, it's all going to the same place. That's all I got to say, honey.
I feel it.
Oh, they gonna be mad at us.
Yeah, what it is.
Well, we here to tell you the truth. Okay? Why lie? Why sugarcoat? It's the truth. Speak it.
It's true.
People will unsubscribe and be mad. We'll be mad, but it's the truth, honey. And we ain't here to lie and sugarcoat. We just here to speak the truth. Period. So the answer to that lady's question, you shouldn't be fornicating in the first place. So you should just stop it at the front door. Stop it at the front door.
It's true.
And just wait on the Lord. He's gonna give you your husband. And if y'all go over a bump like that of infidelity, then you'll have to come to terms with that at that appointed time. But lean on the Lord for your direction. He loves you. He loves your husband. He loves your wife. Just let him be the lead. Pray, fast. Leave it in his hands.
It's true.
Well, wait, y'all. Well, check out stampstashtv.com if you haven't already. We got full reaction videos to reality TV shows like Bell Collective, Huntsville, what you call it, Love and Marriage Huntsville. The new
Mhm.
season is on the website. We also have Club Stamps, which has Atlanta Housewives in there and Ready to Love in there as well. So go check out our website. Look at those videos. We got free videos and we got Club Stamps, which is a paid membership.
Yep. And while you're on there, go ahead and visit Shop Stamps Apparel. You can get nice, great God Cares hoodies and crew necks and t-shirts and all types of stuff on there, just like what I got on right now. Keep you nice, cozy, warm. And we got t-shirts, hoodies, joggers, all types of stuff. So go ahead and get you some. We'll make sure you get it nice and quick and fast.
And go check out Stamps Essentials on the website. Click that tab on the website. We got shampoos, protein treatments, deep conditioners, leave-in conditioners, hair grease, hair oil, and our signature product, Stay Moist Coils hair system. It's going to help to define your curls, your natural curl pattern, whatever it is. It's going to bring it out. And you can also use it as a base to your twist outs, braid outs, and rod sets. Okay? It is a bad mama jamma, honey. Well, we out, honey.
See y'all.